So in today's content, we're going to talk about BTC. We're also going to talk about alt. We also going to talk about Ethereum and all of that good stuff. All right. So first thing first, if you're new to our content, make sure to hit the likes. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join the public Telegram group. Link in the description. And we're going to talk about all of this good stuff. All right, guys. BTC basically breaking the 6-hour 21 EMA as we talked about yesterday during my live stream. Pay attention to the 6-hour 21 EMA. So now let's take a look at BTC. That's BTC on Coinbase. So you take a look at the 6-hour 21 EMA, very important. So we could possibly see a pullback. Let me check if the sound is good. First thing first, right? Yep, seems like sound is good, right? Let's check it out. Yeah, sound is good, right? So basically we looking to close below the 6-hour 21 EMA. We got like roughly around like 35 minutes to close, right? So it is going to be very interesting. And I said it most of the time, guys, whenever you close below your 6-hour 21 EMA, price can basically dip down to the 100 EMA on a 6-hour time frame. So that's what we need to pay attention to over the next few hours and so on. And if you take a look at the 6-hour 100 EMA, it is just about like a 10,992, depending which depending which exchange you're using. So we just have to basically stay very vigilant in this range and see what type of a reaction we're gonna get, right? So alt also dumped massively over the last few hours as not the 4-hour candle started. You can see like as not the 4-hour candle started, we dumped right down. Okay, so we could possibly also get a temporary support right there, just about like 11.1 and so on. All right, so let's see if within the next 35 minutes and so on, if like BTC going to be breaking out to the downside and try to close below the 6-hour 100 EMA, 6-hour 21 EMA over the next 35 minutes, right? Hey, what's up, morning, Kyra Lee? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Ben Hoover, thanks a lot for tuning in. All right, so now let's take a look at BTC on a daily basis. If you take a look at BTC on the daily, doesn't look good at all. Daily 21 EMA just about like a 11.1, which is basically like roughly around like a 6-hour 100 EMA. So we could possibly once again retest like a 11.1, right? So that's one of the reasons why I've been basically just shorting alt. And since like I think like Wednesday, right after we basically got the breakout, like Monday or Tuesday, I was long in alt, right? And then all of a sudden I started long in dot and band finally, right? And they started like reversing, but everything else was pumping. So we just flipped to short and started shorting everything, sushi and all of that good stuff, dot, Zilliqa and all of that good stuff, right? So we got like 7 open trades, all of them shorts right now. Okay, no, only BTC is on long position, and stop loss was at 11.2, right? Because BTC can stay in this range, right? It doesn't have to retest the daily 21 EMA right now. That's one of the things. We can still get another pullback. That's why I don't want to basically mess with BTC. We can still get this pullback, right? Like this, right? Dump right back down and then pump to the upside to like a 12K. So I don't want to basically do any in and out until basically my BTC position is basically taken out, and then we basically look for something else. What's up, Spider in the house? Yo, Send been a while. Thanks a lot for tuning in, Spidey. So basically daily 21 EMA just about like 11K, right? 11.1, depending on volatility, it could dip below 11 and so on, right? So that's what we need to basically pay attention to. Let's take a look at the weekly. The bears gonna love the weekly close. If we close anywhere around like 11.2 and so on, most likely bears gonna be throwing a party. So once again, be cautious. If you still think we're gonna be going to 14K and so on, be cautious. Okay, be cautious, because like I said yesterday, the move we got right there to the downside, right? So, and it is kind of impulsive, right? The move we're getting right there, it is basically corrective. It's not impulsive. It is moving in a three-wave move pullback. You see what I'm saying? If I basically zoom it out, right, on a daily basis, you can clearly see we got a very impulse move to the downside right there, right? And we got a nice ABC correction, right? 1, 2, and 3. So if you guys remember last week, what I was expecting was like BTC to basically give us this move 1, 2, and 3. And I was like, I'm going to be bullish right there, and I'm going to be bearish again right there. But guess what? You got multiple type of correction. Okay, you got zigzag, you got WXY, you got flat correction. Sometimes you don't know which one, you know, going to be playing out, but you can just try to anticipate one of them, right? So that's the move I was anticipating, but it basically gave us a 1, 2, 3. Instead of a flat correction, it seems like we're getting a zigzag. As of now, that's the only thing I can you know, think of, right? So let's see if this move going to be giving us another basically impulse move down, and then basically we're gonna take a look at it, what type of correction we're gonna get, because it is not even guaranteed, right? The move going to be, it is going to be a correction like that, right? Instead of a zigzag to the downside, you can still get a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the downside. A very, very impulse move to the downside, right? Like that, something like this, right? Ugly one. You get the concept, right? You get the concept right there, right? It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You see what I'm saying? So right now we're just speculating, since like the move, this move is pretty impulsive, right? So we take it slowly and say, hey, instead of basically anticipating a very, very impulse move, let's just say the current move is just a correction, nothing else. It is just a correction. It could be a big correction also, right? Because we just don't know, right? We just don't know. So it could be 1, 2, and 3, and ABC, and the C wave, you're going to get a 5-way move down, and this one could be a 3-way move, 5-way move down, 3-way move pullback, and a very, very long C wave to the downside, right? So let's keep that in mind, right? Hey, thanks a lot. The South Carolina guitarist, SC guitarist. All right. So thanks a lot, man. So let me know if you guys want to check out any art. So I'm gonna show you what we got in our premium also. You know, the type of a setup we've been looking for. If you watch our analysis yesterday, I gave you guys Zilliqa, right? Talk about Zilliqa yesterday. It was one of our watch lists, right? So Zilliqa, we did basically say if we basically close below this trend line, most likely bear is going to be, you know, striking in, right? So they're going to be striking very, very hard, and we could possibly look for support just about 0.786 to 0.618, which is like 0.01584, okay, something like that, 0.16, whatever, 0.016, right? So it is just about like a nice 14% dump, okay? But bears got to be able to strike very, very, very strongly. Otherwise, we could be trying to push back up to the upper level of the trend line, right? So we just got to keep that in mind. So stop loss, got to have one, okay? Would put stop loss just above this, you know, daily candle, which is like just about like 0.0188, something like that, right? So, and you're going to be looking for this move to the downside. So it is a good risk to reward ratio. You got losing 4%, and you're going to be looking for almost 15% move to the downside, right? So now let's take a look at basically Ethereum next. dot is pulling back a little bit. We were trying to long dot when it was like above 4.3 something like that, but it broke down to just about like a 4.1. So we flipped short just about like a 4.14 something like that, right, all the way down to like a 3.8. So that was a good move also from dot. So Ethereum doesn't look that bearish on the daily time frame. So a nice support from this area of a 382 previous resistance. So let's see if Ethereum needs to break like 363 and so on, so we can basically start to turn bearish. But once again, the upside target still for Ethereum could possibly hit like a 405 to 438 if we do not break this support level just about like a 353 to 363. So that's the level bears got to be able to break strongly in this range, so we can look for lower numbers, right? So once again, but on the macro scale, nothing has changed for Ethereum. The move, it is still corrective, right? This move, the move right there was impulsive right there, and the move we getting right now, it is corrective, right? But it can still do this and do this. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you know the directional move, but sometimes like the timing could be very it might be very difficult basically to time the market. You see what I'm saying? It can basically hit your stop loss multiple times, right, before pumping to the upside and so on, right? But if we break to the, if like we get a breakout to the downside and you know break below like a 353 and so on, we might not be pumping to the upside again, right? We might not be pumping to the upside because we already got a bearish pattern. We just don't know if this bearish pattern can give us a bigger move to the upside, right, with a 3 and 5-way move up, right, something like that. Or the 5-way move could be just about like a 390 and so on, or 400 and so on, right? So but the overall takeaway is like, you know, the pattern is pretty much bearish. Okay, so just like algo, let's take a look at algo. So you take a look at algo, same exact pattern as BTC, as not BTC but Ethereum. You can see like we got this dump to the downside, right, and we got a 3-way move pullback, right? We got 1, 2, 3, and what do you expect next? We just have to expect this dump to the downside. So we can still drop right there, and we're gonna take a look at it if we're gonna be correcting in this range before continuing the downtrend. But this range for algo going to be the next level of, you know, resistance. If you're gonna be buying the dip below this range, which is like roughly around like a 21 cents, you could possibly see another push to the upside up to like a 33. So but the move right now is down, right? So let's just focus on the directional move, and we're going to be looking for another push to the upside from algo and so on, right? But as of now, it is bearish. Next level of support just by like a right there, just by 26 to 28 area. Okay, so that's the next level of support. We're going to be looking for some sort of correction, and we're going to be looking for if we're going to be breaking to the downside and retest like 0.618 right there, which is 0.618, and going to be pushing back up, you know, up to like a 382, right, which is like also 0.618. So so we're gonna take a look at we already talked about Ethereum, algo. Let's take a look at Chainlink. So basically pumped back up another 1%, right? So swipe is dumping hard also, right? So link is so link, we could possibly see a further move to the upside for link. However, if this is going to be breaking 11.1 and so on, we might not see a further move to the upside from Link. As you can see, Link, I don't like to analyze it on the lower degree, right? But if you, let's just do this. Take a look at it right there. So Link, when Link was dumping right there, right? Our target was like right there, okay? That was like buy entry right there. So, which was like 7.8. So, which was like the 2-day 100 EMA. So we got a 3-way move pullback, but the pullback could be also bigger. Okay, we could try to retest like previous resistance, right there, support slash resistance, which is like 12.5 up to 12.5 and so on before dumping down, right? But the overall directional move for Link, it is still downward, okay, regardless of how high we're gonna go in this area. If like we're gonna be pumping like to 12.1, you know, 12.6 and so on, the move could be easily coming back down, retest the 3-day 100 EMA, which is like right now just about $7, okay, just about like $7 right now. So it could possibly also, we could possibly see the 3-day 100 EMA, you know, push higher, right? This is gonna allow the bulls to get a nice double bottom right there, okay, nice double bottom right there. So even if we drop down, I wouldn't be shorting Link below like a 7.5, 7.3 and so on. It is most likely you know, buy the dip type of a play, right? So keep an eye on Link, right? So if you're bullish, great, you know what to look for. Like the bulls definitely know what they're doing, right? They could definitely look for 0.618. As you know, bulls love 0.618, so they could possibly try to push it higher, you know. But at the same time, guys, the move we got right there, it is pretty much very, very impulsive. As you can see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 wave. So this move could be just a zigzag, right, up to this level, if we're gonna get that, you know, if we're gonna go that high, right? So hello guys, don't make sure to hit the likes, guys, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And if you haven't joined our public Telegram group, make sure to do so. All right, link in the description. I'm a bear sometimes. Give it to me straight. Bad news first. There is no good news, so everything is bad. What about Mantra, Dow, OM? Just give me the ticker so I can check them out. So if you give me the ticker, I can check them out. But let's take a look at a DOT, because I've been trading DOT, like DOT, Wi-Fi, right? Swipe a lot. So but we talked about storage yesterday also, before we talked about DOT, right? We talked about storage, and I showed you the pattern between storage and BNB, right? We talked about it yesterday, guys. Bang, okay, bang. Take a look at storage. What we said, right? We said similar structure, same as basically same as BNB, right? And we said if BNB gonna be breaking this area, we're gonna be looking for BNB to be breaking down. So as soon as we got this double top, I'll open up a short on BNB before the dump. So, and as soon as it started dumping, I add more to my position. All right. So BNB was on our watch list, but it was a very, very aggressive trade. So I did not basically send it to the group because it was kind of aggressive, right? So, but it is I'm looking for a move to the downside from BNB, just like storage. So it is not like something I'm just sending right now, or I'm just talking about right now. We talked about it like 2 days ago. Okay, 2 days ago. So I said it in my premium, and I showed you guys yesterday before the dump, right? So let's do this. So BNB, I would be looking for like 27 to 28 range for the next level of trading range. We could possibly see a another bear flag or a possible bottom and retest the top also. I just don't know, but the directional move, we know we could possibly easily retest like this range and this triangular formation, which is just about like 27 to 28, right? So 27 to 28. And if you're really bearish, you just suck it up and you wait for the bottom, just about like a 22 to 23, right? So because you're shorting the top, you don't have to do any in and out. You can just suck it up, put a stop loss, wait for the next 2 to 3 weeks. It can easily, okay, not easily, but it can possibly give you a nice profits, right? Just like storage. I'm pissed with storage because storage I was planning to take a short from storage, right? Was the first I was planning to take a short right there, just about like 47, 49, but I was waiting for confirmation because we did not close. Let me see. We did not close below the 6 hour 100 EMA. That's what I was waiting for. Right there, I was waiting for confirmation, right, to close below this trend line strongly, and I'm going to be taking a short, but this sucker just pumped to the upside, right? And as soon as we pumped to the upside, I was like, okay, I don't need to do anything. I took a nice short somewhere around here, right? Like a nice I think that was like Monday when market was pumping, so that was my only short position out of like that was my only short position out of like eight long position. Okay, so 8 long position, 1 short position, and the short position was only like was only storage, right? And got out right there, it pumped right there. I was like, okay, I'm gonna let it consolidate, and if we break this range, I'm gonna take a short. This sucker dumped like almost like all the way down to 53 when I woke up, and I was like, man, I'm not gonna jump in right now. So I'm just gonna wait for BNB and so on. So, but it is a nice trade. It is a very nice trade. So hopefully BNB gonna be playing out like this, right? Perfectly. Bitcoin Cash. So let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash before we take a look at the mantra. Bitcoin Cash was pumping, so I wasn't paying attention to it, but it dumped right back down, bang. Didn't want to touch it when it was pumping, because just like a Zcash, right? So you guys remember when Zcash, I showed you guys, I'm going to show you again Zcash, right? A 3-way move pullback, right? And then, give us this big move to the upside in a sort of like a wedge pattern. So it is kind of we got this big move to the upside, so just drop down. So I would be very cautious trying to short it right now. The move is already big, so just wait at least for price to try to consolidate above the 21 EMA, and the volume looks great right there. Okay, big sell volume, right? So if like we're going to be breaking out above this range, it has to be it has to be a big volume, or it can take forever to break above this range. You see what I'm saying? It can basically consolidate right there and do this and then break out, but I don't think we're going to be breaking out right now. Okay, so just be cautious right now, okay, with Bitcoin Cash. But the overall trend for Bitcoin Cash, it is still down. It is still a correction, right? As of now, it is still a correction, right? But if you're bullish, one thing you can do is like, you could say, hey, that's wave 1. That's your wave 1, 2, and you could possibly even get wave number 3 to the upside, another wave down, and wave number 5 right there. Okay, so that's the bullish setup you could try to anticipate, but I'm not that bullish, right? Even if we get a pump to the upside, to me it is still going to be a correction until we basically get further move to the upside and break this range. And I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna have to basically count it as a, you know, an impulse wave. All right, but as of now it is just a correction until we basically get further data, right? More data. But it is just a three-way move, and we could possibly be, you know, looking to break this support level. That's an ugly drawing, this support level right there. All right, so you shorted at 250 to 260. Let's see. Okay, just like Zcash. Once again, I was looking for Zcash to pump to like 0.618, but it didn't, right? You can see like we just hit like 50% pullback, which is like 260, and 0.618 could be at 0.7. I mean 0.618 going to be at 275, right? So wait till at least we close below the 6-hour 211 EMA, or at least 6-hour 211 EMA, right? Or if you're not comfortable enough with the 6-hour, use your 8-hour 211 EMA. If we close below it, you're gonna be like, bang, that's the top. You see what I'm saying? And you could be looking for a further move to the downside, but it might not be done. It might still be giving you another move back up to retest the top. You see what I'm saying? It could take like a couple of days, you know, but it might be going back up because the volume is very big. Okay, sometimes, most of the time when you get this big volume, price has to digest it. Okay, market likes to digest it, and by moving sideways, giving you a bear flag, whatever, right? I'm not trading it, so I'm just giving you my unbiased unbiased analysis, right? But I haven't traded Bitcoin Cash forever now. Like, I think like maybe the last 2 months we only took like 2 trade or from Bitcoin Cash, right? So you're welcome. So let's take a look at Mantra DAO. Mantra. Poloniex. Is this another DeFi, right? Whatever it is, right? So whatever it is, okay, it is on a down, it is basically on a downtrend, right? You can see it very, very impulsively, just like CRV and all of that good stuff, right? So no sign of reversal yet. The move we just got right there, it is just a correction. So I would wait for it to retest the bottom, right? And you're gonna see if, okay, we're gonna get another move back up to retest the top. So that way we could start to like say, hey, you know, we basically trying to create some you know, nice bottom formation right there. Could possibly hit another 50% pullback before going back up. But as of now, just to eliminate too much speculation, right? Let's just say that's a 3-way move, and then we're going to be dropping back down to retest the bottom right there. So so that's a 6. Let's take a look at 6-hour. So 6-hour time frame, we got the 6-hour 100 EMA just rejected the price, right there. So we're going to be looking for it to drop back down. And remind me next time we go live, and then we're going to take a look at it, right? But no volume at all. The volume is pretty low. OKX. It's on OKX. Yeah, similar chart, right? Same thing. Double top, bang, 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 bang. Okay. Nothing spectacular. Everything is just moving to the downside. Yeah, it looks bad. It looks bad. Still a pump and dump. Yeah, most of these stuff are pump and dump. So just trade the market like it is. Like I do, I just trade the market like it is. So right there. That was a Atom, right? I think I'm Satoshi in my group, right? Satoshi was trying to long this sucker, so we were looking for it to break out to the upside, but as soon as we broke down, we just flipped short, and then I was like, man, this sucker gonna be retesting just about like the low, $5. So we already did. It can still drop lower, so best thing to do, just put a stop loss way above this range, and then just suck it up and see what is it gonna do over the next few hours and so on. Volume looks great in this range. Break below 6 hour 21 EMA. Got this fake out breaking down right now, right? Breaking down. So breaking down. Let's go back, take a look at BTC. So 6 hour gonna close like roughly in 5 minutes, right? So let's see. We could get a lot of volatility, guys. As you can see, the pullback we got even just about like a few hours ago was like it pulled back like exactly at 0.786, and 0.786 most of the time, guys, don't put your stop loss at 0.786 if you're shorting, right? Because it kind of remind me the 10k area last year, which is like right there, right? You can see like we pull back up 0.786 and hit Kelly's stop loss right there, exact same setup. So be cautious with a 0.786. Market loves to basically pull back up to 0.786, right? So be cautious with that one. And you can see like last year at the same time we played this move, right? Bang, pull back up to 0.786 right there. I was like, guys, get out, right? It's time to basically get out. It's not time to basically long BTC right there. That's when I started to say get out, but most people basically did not basically listen, and then they tried to like along this sucker, and this sucker bang, right? Bang. So just a three-way move, guys. It is just a correction. It is just a correction. Cardano basically breaking down, right? 6 hour 21 EMA, nice breakout. Most likely it is gonna gonna try to find some support right there, which is like 6 hour 100 EMA, just by like 10 cents. I mean, not 10 cents, 10 cents. Yep, 10 cents, right? So kind of crazy, but Cardano was like not too long ago was like 15 cents. We dropped like almost 50%, all the way down to 7.5, giving us a three-way move pullback. So we're going to be expecting another move down, right? The move might not be linear. Once again, we could get this move and still get this move and get another pump back up to create like a flat correction, just like Ethereum. So before dropping down, so be cautious, right? With the correction, if you're shorting, retest the low, get out, right? And wait for another setup. Okay, wait for another setup. S&P 500, SPX. So SPX support daily 100 EMA right there. We had a nice nice correction right previously. When we were making this flat correction, we said we're going to be dumping down, right? Daily 100 EMA, probably we're going to find some support right there. We did that. Now we're just pushing back up, but it seems like we just about like 0.786. Let's double check this double top, right? So 0.786 to just like BTC, right? We just talk about it. We just talk about it on BTC. 0.786 to 0.888. So just got rejected. So let's see. We got support just about like 3404 or the daily 211 EMA. If we break the daily 211 EMA, we possibly could be looking for lower numbers. But as of now, market is still bullish above the daily 211 EMA. Wouldn't be too bearish until we break it. Okay, until we break it. So let's take a look at the lower degree. So as you can see, 6 hour 211 EMA, we're not breaking it, right? So we could possibly even look for a double top right there before we even talk about like a further move down, right? I would look for this double top, within the next like a few trading session, right? Within the next few days and so on. King XRP, King XRP. So XRP not doing much, right? Over the last 5 to 8 weeks, you can see like we're still trading above, just above and below the, 21 EMA on a weekly basis. So I just don't want to mess with XRP right now. It's not volatile enough. I'm not trying to marry the coin, right? I'm marrying the volatility. I'm only basically trading things basically that are moving. If it's not moving, I'm not touching it, right? But when XRP moves, it's going to move very fast, right? So I'm just going to wait for the right time to basically be messing with XRP. But right now, as long as we basically moving sideways, it is not going to be volatile enough to be profitable, right? But you take a look at DOT, 7% drop. XRP, I haven't seen like XRP 7% drop for the last, let's see, 14% drop over the last 8 weeks, right? We've been basically moving like 7% up and down, right? So for 8 weeks, right? So that's not volatile enough. So but support level you could be looking for XRP could be like 17 to 18 cents right there before the that's a correction area we basically played out perfectly after we broke out of the after we broke out above the 21 EMA, took the long all the way up to this level. So we could possibly see another retest of it, right? So if you're bearish, that's the level you could be looking forward to get out. If you're bullish, you want to wait till XRP at least give us a possible big breakout above the 21 EMA, and then you could be above the 100 EMA, and you could be looking for further move to the upside. But the 21 EMA on a monthly basis, right? On a monthly basis, you want to see XRP basically start to trade above the monthly 21 EMA, and we could start to say, hey, XRP is looking aggressive. I've been saying it over the last, almost like a year and a half, right? I've been saying like we need to basically try to stay above the monthly 21 EMA. I've been saying it since like right there, actually right there, September, right? Just about a year, not a year and a half, right? So 777 in the house. So XRP, see Satoshi. Yeah. Yep, the 6 hour just closed. Let's take a look at DOT. I've been trading DOT aggressively over the last few over the last few days and so on. But we just broke this trend line right there, so we could start to look for roughly around like a 1750 if the market going to be dropping. So dot looking not, it's not looking that great. Okay, it was pretty aggressive right there, you know, just about like 8 a.m. this morning, pump to the upside, got rejected by the 6 hour 200 EMA, could not close above it. Now we just break into the downside, so we could possibly see a support right around like a 50% pullback, which is just about like a 1750. And you take a look at 1750, this range was like previous support slash resistance. So not looking great for the bulls right now for dot, right? Even though the pattern is bullish, right? You guys know I love a flat correction whenever I see it. To me, it is a continuation pattern. But in a bear market, most of the time, these flat correction, I've seen it like on BNB, right? Also on VET, right? I'm going to show you VET when I was bullish on VET, but it basically did me wrong. We got this move, we got this three-way move, pullback, and you're expecting another move to the upside, but sometimes it is going to break down. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind, right? Mellow 101, you're welcome, man. Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. So Monero, I would like Monero. We basically I saw the bearish pattern for Monero, but I got stopped out on Monero twice, so I'm kind of paranoid right now to touch Monero. So but let's see, Monero upside target, like I think Zachariah was asking about Monero and we had an upside target like 117 to 124 at 1.27 to 1.41 extension. It hit like 1.618 all the way up to 135. But it makes sense because Monero BTC basically hit like a June 2019 prices, and most alt, I would say like 70 to 80% of them tapped out just about like June 2019 prices, right? So it makes sense like a Monero could possibly be tapping out right now. Okay, Monero. So let's keep that in mind. I'm not saying it is, right? It is tapping out right now, but it has a very, very good chance to break down. Let's take a look at 6 hour. So 6 hour pretty engulfing. We already got a strong move down, right? So we got this 1, 2, 3, right? We're going to be looking for this strong move down to the 6 hour 100 EMA. So if we break the 21 EMA strongly, next support level going to be 6 hour 100 EMA. So if you want to take profits too early, you just use your 4 hour 100 EMA, right? If you want to long it, you wait for your 6 hour 21 EMA, right? So the difference is like 5 points. So it's a lot, right? It's a lot. So you can see like we're already breaking the 21 EMA. So beautiful setup, guys. So I would be looking for this move and this move back up afterward, right? So I wouldn't short it like below 150 and 110. Just like storage. Storage gave me the same setup. So that's why I was shorting like storage like on Monday, because that's the same setup right there, right? So storage, band, ball, all of them give me the same setup. Band, not ball, band. Let's take a look at storage again. Yep, you got this move down, and then you got this push back up. That's a push back up. I'm trying to show you like Monero could possibly be pushing back up if we break down to 115 and so on. look at this sucker, man. This sucker's still dipping. Oh gosh. Seems like market is reversing. Yep, we took a nice short on Tether. As soon as it broke down, right, we just took it to the downside. As soon as, you know, we talked about Tether last night, right? We said if we break this support level, it is going to be a short all the way down, okay? But it got a support from the 6-hour 100 EMA. We even broke it, right? But the 8-hour 100 EMA is basically supporting it, which is like 4-hour 200 EMA, right? That's your 4-hour 200 EMA. So we're getting a nice support. So let's see if like we're gonna break like 66, right? So but if we break 66, we're gonna be looking for 60 cents next support area. Yep, dot, we're looking for 378, just about 378, 380 to 370. It hit like a 380, so that's pretty accurate, okay? But just pump like almost a nice 3.5%. That's a lot, right? So it's a lot of pump. So we just talked about ADA, right? So all right, guys, I'm just gonna keep it short today, right? So the 6-hour just closed and BTC band is dumping. So Bitcoin basically closed below the 6-hour 21 EMA, so that's not a good sign. So we could see like at least a retest of like a 11.2 and so on, okay, depending which exchange you're using. On Binance, 11.2 on the dot, guys. 11.2 on the dot. So and yep, it closed below it, so that's not good for the bulls. We got to be able to basically at the same time break this trend line. And we got a nice triangular formation. So let's see how long we're gonna stay in this range, because moon boys, they love triangular formation. They're gonna be saying, oh, we're gonna be going to the moon and all that good stuff. It's not guaranteed we're gonna go to the moon. This sucker can break down, right? So all right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. You know, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna be going live tomorrow, so stay tuned. Make sure to hit the likes, subscribe, join the public Telegram group, link in the description. If you're looking to join my premium group for some setups, price target, price analysis, live trading discussion, make sure to basically send me a message. Send me a message, and then I'm gonna send you the link to the Discord channel. All right, thanks a lot for tuning in.